Red Smith Sports Awards Banquet.
The main reason that this banquet was established was to honor at least 10 local area people who might not have been honored for the job they do to help in sports.
The Red Smith Award, of course, goes to someone who has made some unique contributions to sport.
Who has made a significant contribution to sports in the state of Wisconsin.
And also epitomizes the great values that Red Smith exhibited.
Let's give a Red Smith welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest left-hander of all time, Warren Spahn. Reverend clergy, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, you know, what can you say to follow an act like that? If I could have picked the person to make my epitaph or introduce me, I couldn't have picked a better person. So thank you, Danny Ornstein and the committee. And thank you for bringing me back to Wisconsin. Listening to Bob talk, it reminds me of the guy that was accused of rape, that he wanted to plead innocent, but the charges sounded so attractive he pleaded guilty. As I look out through the audience, I see some of my very favorite people that when we were all created, the good Lord decided who he liked and who he didn't. And the ones he didn't like, he put hair on. Hey, this is a heck of a lot more people than they have in Hartshorne, I guarantee you. And I'm so delighted to be here with you, especially my friend Bruce Fremming. He and I were in the American Association together, and I knew him when there was a hell of a lot less of him. And it brings to mind the fact that the poor big league umpires couldn't go through the entire season unless they had a vacation. Now you have a witness as to what a vacation does for umpires. But baseball has one thing in our favor, is that, you know, instant replay keeps them on their toes. So Bruce, you know, it was great being with you, and Lou Chapman, my buddy. Lou Chapman wrote for paper in Milwaukee for a number of years. And I know darn well that I wrote more stories that appeared in the paper through Lou Chapman because he never knew what the hell to write about. That's the truth. He came to my locker after every ball game and said, "Hey, Spahn, give me a story." And then my good friend Tom Collins over there, he's got a head like ours, but he's hiding it. It's good to see you, Bart. I enjoyed the Packers so very much. They were exciting at the end of the year, and, you know, I know you were hanging in the balance, so gosh darn, I'm happy. And when they made the replays of the bitterly cold ball game that you won against Dallas, you know, those were the things that brought back Wisconsin. And when Danny Ornstein invited me to come up here, you know, my first reaction is that, how do you get there? Do you get there by air, sled, mule train? But the good Lord presented us a really pretty day to get here, and I'm so very happy I'm here. And, again, it's delightful to be with all of you folks, and I got to tell you that I signed so cotton-picking many autographs today. And I sprained my wrist, and it was sore, and that didn't seem to matter, and they followed me to the restroom. And one guy even offered to hold things while I signed the autograph. I'm delighted, too, that you're honoring Otto Graham. Otto and I were golfing partners out in Las Vegas, and we won some money out there. And, what I've known of Otto, he's been a very fine and gracious man, and a captain in the Coast Guard. Wow. I called him a colonel, and he said, hell, you don't know anything. But I'm really happy to be here for his presentation. And I think, Bob Cannon got up here and talked about all the things, Warren Spahn, the baseball person, whatever. And I sort of have to pinch myself that all those great things happened. And I'm talking about opening day 1953 when we had 40-some thousand people capacity house. And I threw the first pitch, and I was excited. And everybody started screaming. And I turned around to see what I was missing, that maybe something in the outfield was going on that I didn't see. But the people were just happy to have Major League Baseball. And this turnout tonight is indicative, too, so that there must be something really fine and great about the people of Wisconsin, that they enjoy sports, they enjoy camaraderie. Either that or you have nothing else to do. I would like to say that I appreciate so much the Red Smith Award. I remember Red Smith as being a very sincere and dear buddy of Charlie Grimm's. And I remember Charlie playing his banjo in our clubhouse. And all of his good buddies with him, and they'd sing in the clubhouse. And it was a great atmosphere. And I remember Charlie Grimm that he had a meeting the first day of the season, and he said, look, this is the bunt sign, this is the hit, and this is the take, and there won't be much take sign. And he said, there won't be any transom peaking in this ball club. He said, here's a ball and a bat and a glove, go out and get them. And I think that's what made us a great ball club. Really, Charlie was a great person. He loved Wisconsin. Red Smith loved Wisconsin. And all that Gamekli-Kite, and that's the thing I remember about Wisconsin especially, Gamekli-Kite. And I'm so terribly happy that you brought me here, and I was a part of it. Thank you.
Please subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when we post another great episode or interview. Download the podcast on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you for your support.